Good afternoon. Welcome to the regularly scheduled committee meeting of the Business Inspections, Housing and Zoning Committee, which is for today, which is July 11th. We've been joined by a quorum of the committee, which is council members Osman, Rainville, and Chavez. Thank you for being here today. We have a very brief agenda, starting with the consent agenda, which are the liquor license approvals, as well as the renewals, the gambling license approvals, authorizing a commercial property development fund loan for a project at 1504 44th Avenue North. It's not going to be a discussion item because we've discussed this project several times. Doesn't make this loan any less important. Item 7 is a contract that I'm not even sure I could describe, but someone could if anyone is interested. Item number 8 is deeds, Economic Development Youth at Work Grant Award. Item number 9 is referring the subject matter of the exterior building materials ordinance. Item 10 are referring to staff some changes with our zoning maps. Item number 11 is setting a public hearing for July 25th for the Minneapolis Homes Round 3 property sales. And item number 12 is a receive and file update on the legislative directive regarding prolonged vacancy, commercial and residential properties. The legislative directive required a comeback today, but there is not anything to report, and staff will be reporting on that when they have something to discuss with us. Are there any questions anyone would have about items 3 through 12? I'd like the record to reflect that we've been joined by Councilmember Chugtai. On the motion to approve the consent agenda and the receive and file, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Those items are approved. I also want to note that item number 2, we are also going to postpone one more cycle. Are there any questions about that postponement? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That item is postponed. Then we'll take up item number 1, which is Tom's Watch Bar. Ms. Lingo, welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Chair Goodwin and committee members. I am Amy Lingo, Manager of Licenses and Consumer Services. I am presenting an application for Tom's Watch Bar, owned by TWB Minneapolis, LLC, on behalf of Lead License Inspector Michelle Harvette. The business is located at 609 Hennepin Avenue in Ward 3. The applicant is requesting approval of a permanent expansion of premises to add seating to a sidewalk cafe, which will be adjacent to the existing outdoor area on the city right-of-way. Their plan has been approved by Public Works. Hours of operation, Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. to 11 p.m., Friday, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. They are proposing to add 76 seats along the 6th Street side and the Hennepin Avenue side of their business. On June 20th, 2023, 19 public hearing notices were sent to property owners within 450 feet of the premises. Notices were also emailed to the Downtown Minneapolis Neighborhood Organization, Warehouse District Business Association, and Councilmember Rainville. We have received one comment in support of this application. Tom's Watch Bar is located at the street level of the Minneapolis City Center. The Licensing and Consumer Services Division recommends approval of the permanent expansion of premises and sidewalk cafe. This concludes my presentation, and I stand for any comments.
Are there any questions for Ms. Lingo on item number 1? Seeing none, thank you for your report. We'll open the public hearing on item number 1, which is an application for a permanent expansion of premise for Tom's Watch Bar. Is there anyone here to speak to this issue? I see there is someone signed up, and Amanda, you're welcome to come up and state your name and address for the record and tell us about what's going on.
Yeah, hi. My name's Amanda Knightsky. I'm the operating partner of Tom's Watch Bar, Minneapolis. We are excited to add the cafe to the already booming operation that we have there. We are looking forward to, continuing to create a fun environment for the community and for the visitors of the community to watch the local sports their sports teams from other areas. We will not be adding any more sound or TVs there, so there will be no more disruption. If any issues come up, we are willing to handle those as they come, and we don't foresee any of those. We've come up with a gate or an area to kind of block that off, and then we'll continue to kind of clean up that area. It is something we take pride in on that corner, and so we will continue to clean up that area as we operate.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being
Yeah,
here and for all you're doing to help downtown.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else here to speak to this issue? Anyone? Anyone? Seeing none, we'll close the public hearing. Councilmember Rainville.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I do want to move this item forward for a full vote, item 1, but before I do that, I want to thank you, Amanda, and everybody from Tom's Watch. You do own that corner. It's clean, it's neat, you're investing in our community, and Amy, I just want to take the time to thank you for your activity, all your staff in downtown to make it a better place for everybody, and in the neighborhoods. You were out over in Northeast last week, it was late, it was after hours, but you were there, and I appreciate all you're doing to help. So with that, good news. I will move this forward, Madam Chair.
Item number 1 has been moved for approval. Further comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That item is approved. I will note our next Business Inspections, Housing and Zoning Committee is on July 25th, and seeing no further business before us, and without objection, I will declare the meeting adjourned. Thank you.
We're your favorite uncle.
We're your sister. We're daughters.
We're your brothers.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
We're the first to respond.
We're the first on scene.